Happy New Year, ladies and gentlemen. The Red Hat Bros are back in this mofo. It's a brand new year, 25 live. Your boy, King Petty, your boy, Big Mars, and we are back for episode 3 of season 2 of Oh, Hell No, oh, your favorite reaction show. We took a break for Christmas and New Year, but we are back to continue killing it like we always do. So, brother, man, how has it been? A holiday, neither one of us big on the holidays. We're happy it's over. We're happy to start the new year, man. How have you been, my boy?
I've been great. Other than this damn rain and what they talking about snow in the next couple of weeks. Other than that, it's been good. It's been wonderful. Shoot, I'm ready to get the hell out of here.
Town is on for sunshine. You can go follow my boy right here on Instagram to see what's going on, and also check out the Ill Vision Network, our sister network that is broadcasting this show that you're currently looking at. Or if you're looking at the usual channel on Down in the Den, we appreciate
Hot with Petty new episode just dropped. So
okay, WP brand new episode. Give us a preview. What herb was you
It was Cap Junkie and what was it? Blackberry gelato. So yeah, they were that blackberry gelato is probably, now that I've had that, that's probably one of the strongest strains I've had. It is by far. That shit had me stuck on stupid. I was at the park. I went to the park to go smoke it, just to go try it out. And I was only going to be here for about like maybe 20 minutes. Where I was here for like 4.5 hours.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Like sitting here like this, like.
So that sounds like something you better partake on when you ain't got nothing to do, no plans, because it's a day killer. I got me a little lovely strain from the Chop Shop. I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, guys, but that's why you check out Pop with Petty for the reviews. But
I got a new one too.
Truffle Shuffle. That sounds like the dance that homie was doing. Or hey, you go.
The Truffle Shuffle. The thing about it, it looks good too. Like I just got this last night. It looks pretty damn good. For
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I mean, I'm gonna do a review on that tomorrow on this, and then I'm gonna go get another strain tonight because they got strains over in Tacoma for like $35 for an ounce. So for some top shelf shit. So I'm about to go get that.
Can't beat that. So go ahead and check that out over on our sister network to get your reviews for the best bud in the game. And once again, man, 2024 is over. Happy New Year's 2025.
Thank God.
If you notice, my golden voice isn't as clear as it normally be. I'm going to be completely honest. Your boy had a near-death experience over the holiday season. Never shave your armpits, ladies and gentlemen, unless you get like a lawnmower or something that's literally made for that. I had a holiday party December 6th, and trying to groom up, I decided to shave my armpit.
Aerodynamic.
Story less long. This happened right here. As you can see, I hope you're not squeamish. That is not an alien hatching out of my armpit. That was a septic ingrown hair that gave your boy blood poison and almost took me out. Luckily, my Apple Watch saved my life. It started to beat, let me know my heart rate was exceptionally high. Normally, I'm about a smooth 64 BPMs per minute resting, and that thing had got about to 120 and made a little nervous. When got checked out, found out that I was probably 12 or 24 hours for leaving this mortar coil. So I am healing. I have been on antibiotics. I'm feeling so much better. So, what they say, 6 million ways to die, choose one. Ingrown hair was not the one I chose. So I'm still.
Don't shave no more.
I'm bringing the 70s back. It's going to look like I have butt weak in the headlock. I'm never shaving my armpits again. My mom's offered to get me waxed, but I think I'm going to leave them be because that was a very scary moment. But before we get into the videos and the fuckery like we always do, I need y'all to do me a favor. If you got Spotify, if you got Tidal, if you got Apple Music, drop it in the new year. My brother NYPD and my brother Johnny Raps just dropped a 5-song EP.
This shit is fire.
15 minutes of funk. This is perfect cookout music, New Year music, party music. It's no curse words or hardly any curse words, so you can play it with your grandma, and I think it's one of the dopest projects that our brothers at Holland Jungle put out, featuring Shay Peso, Johnny Raps, NYPD, all produced by NYPD, and it's dope. So Can You Smell the Funk? I am working with them on creating the Can You Smell the Funk challenge. So I want to see y'all put on your Afro wigs. I want to see y'all bring y'all 70s, and I want to see y'all dancing to this single. And we're gonna have some prizes to announce later on. So thank you to our sponsor, Holland Jungle, and check that out streaming everywhere, man. But now that the bills are paid, are you ready to get into some fuckery, as they would say?
Oh, I'm ready. Bring it up. Bring it up. Bring it up.
All right. Oh, wait. Before we get on, one more thing. I want you guys to do me a favor. If you are getting into podcasts, YouTube, TikTok, and your media, and you need some dope artwork, some dope video, he's a humble king, but I'm going to go ahead and announce it out for my brother. My man is one of the dopest graphic design artists, very reasonable, starting as low as $25, and he will be able to work within your budget. But if you're starting it, you need some dope graphics, he's the man to go to. Look at some of this dope artwork right here. Who them handsome men? Ooh, ladies. Ooh, ladies. Ooh, ladies.
And I'm
Yeah.
still taught, so I learned everything off my phone. So I mean, I'm still learning. So I mean, getting better every day. Should I be doing hell of them? Like I got a couple people want me to do some stuff for their albums out here. So
Our brother Cal Jones for his Cal Jones on Taps, where he's reviewing. He's the true drink champ. Look at that, created by the one and only King Petty. So you know what to do if you're interested. You can always hit me, and I'll get you to him, connect with him, or you can connect directly with him on the Instagram. Tell him what you're looking for. Get him those pictures. The turnaround time is crazy. And like I said, Black-owned business. So please support, check out, and that's how you can do business with your boys right here. We're both rocking a red cap. I feel like, man, we like in a group or something. Like we better start rapping. But that's.
I'm just glad you ain't got the hoodie. I'm just glad you ain't got the hoodie.
Right there, but I put the sweater on because I'm cold. Because it's
no. What this one says?
Oh,
porn star talent scout.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say 2 Blue Chew and Honey Pat. Get them coming back like a running back. All right.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, it does.
But that's neither here nor there. So let's get into the first video.
Come on, gang. Come on, man. I didn't even do nothing. I wasn't even in your house. I wasn't even in your house. That's crazy. I swear to God, I didn't do nothing, man. Come on, man. I did not. This is uncalled for real. Come on, bro.
That was a big ass cockroach right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. He's stuck on something.
They had him on a firework.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, and they launched him into the air. I cut the rest of it because I want animal cruelty to flag our video. But
is there a such thing as roach cruelty?
I mean, they consider animal, but if so, I'm Michael Vick of roach cruelty because I didn't stop the few in my day. I went to Norfolk State, so I had them on campus.
I just stomped a couple.
I remember I hit one with an iron, and it just looked at me like back away. I was like, "Shit, I don't want no smoke."
Throw the gang signs and shit. Ain't do it.
Roach life matter.
Sometimes.
All right. Oh yeah, more artwork.
That just goes so perfect.
It does go perfect, but I hate the internet, man. Shout out to Kaz, man. He's a free man. He served his debt to society. Shout out to Kendrick, man. What do you think about, man? What do you think he's gonna do for the Super Bowl, man? We a couple months
First of
away.
all, we all know he's gonna sweep the Grammys. He's gonna sweep the Grammys.
We got to do a Down in the Den Grammy special.
Yeah.
Also, a brand new episode of Down in the Den. I just finished writing it and shooting it. It's under edited. Top albums of 2024. We have a section where we're talking about some of the legends that dropped some album in 2024. So that comes out next Wednesday. So check that out. But yeah, man, we have to do a Grammy special. You saying all in on Kendrick? I'm saying he gonna win. I gotta see what he nominated for. I ain't gonna make any predictions right now, but I gotta see.
Whatever he's nominated for, he's gonna win. Because there's nobody gonna be able to stand a chance. Think about it. Rap has been like, well, as far as I'm concerned, like rap has been cool, but then when he dropped, it's like the world stopped and then like shut back on and just was like stuck on him for like a good, well, still.
Yeah.
Like
he's been since like May. He's been the talk of the town all the way through the end of 2024. And it's only going to start more in 2025.
And he just dropped a new song.
Yeah. And his feature on the new SZA re-release is blowing up. And
30 for 30, that shit is slapping.
Drake
how are you dissing on an R&B song?
I mean, if anybody can, he can.
That's something. I was like, damn. I was like, the song is slapping, but I'm like, he's throwing a lot of shade.
He told you he was the boogeyman. And, you know, my light-skinned brethren, he kept poking the bear. I'm a firm believer, leave bears alone, and you'll be all right. There's many things that, you know, in the future, when it's all said and done and the legend of Mars ends, and they're going to say, how did he go out? It might be many ways, but one way I guarantee it won't be from poking a bear, because I leave them alone. I let them do their thing. I don't even mess with Winnie the Pooh. I let bears do their damn thing.
I got to give another shout out to. There's one other shout out I got to give to. To me, drop one of the best albums out right now. It just came out too. Redman.
Muddy Waters 2, yeah, it came out Christmas Eve. I talk about that in my special. It was too late to make the list, but for the legend, I had a whole legend section featuring Ice Cube, Dogg Pound, Snoop, all these rappers that are Method Man, Raekwon's got a new album coming out early.
Oh yeah.
All these iconic legends, and they sound young and crisp, and their production. I really think it started with Nas, those 4 albums he did with Hit Boy, and I think it kind of motivated Eminem as well, where we have rappers that are, in the case of Dr. Dre, I believe is 60. And then some in their late 50s, like LL, I think LL's 56.
Yeah.
Ice Cube's up there. I think Ice Cube's like 50.
52, 53. Him and Dre are like the same age, I think.
He's a little bit younger than Dre, because Dre was a senior and Cube was like a sophomore. So
yeah.
Probably like 52, like you said, because Dre, I think it's like 58, 59, 60.
Yeah. Snoop is 50. How old is Snoop? Like 50?
I think he's like 52.
See, that's crazy. All our generation of rappers are doing better than the newer school rappers right now.
Well, I mean, and I know this is a reaction show, but you know, we talk about whatever the hell we want. So when we're gonna get into this hip hop thing, I'm so blessed to be the age that I am, because I'm old enough, because of my brother, to remember like really the beginning of hip hop. Like I literally remember Sugar Hill Gang to all the way to what we have now. And at some point it got with, you know, let's be simple, let's copy trends, let's not be original. People got away from the foundation of what hip hop is. And when you get away from the foundation, you might be hot for a minute, but you're not going to have any longevity, because you're a trend. You know, I call it cross color syndrome. For those there was a clothing line that for one season was the hottest urban clothing line on the planet. If you had a cross-color hat, you were the man. I remember I had a whole outfit and the book bag with the Jazzy Jeff starter coat.
I had the jeans.
We know our brother BJ. He continued to wear them after they went out of style.
Still wear them now.
After that season was over, if you got caught wearing cross color, you were the laughing stock of the playground, laughing stock of the schoolyard, laughing stock of the cafeteria. And I learned from that point, you, be it style, be it music, you stick with the classics for a reason, because it's always going to have a place. It's always going to be the core, and it's always going to come back to that. When you hop on these trends, drill was hot. Like I saw a radar freestyle of Ice Spice, and I almost threw my computer in the trash. I literally almost Kobe. I'm like, I think it's over for her. I think she's done. Just like that. She was just at the Super Bowl with Taylor Swift, and now she's probably going to have an OnlyFans soon. And that's just the reality, because you don't respect the craft. You don't respect the art. You're in it for a quick buck, and that's exactly what you're going to make. You're going to make a quick buck.
The music will filter itself. The music will filter itself. It'll filter all the shit that needs to go to the wayside and keep all the real shit. Yeah. It'll do. Just like the immune system. It'll filter itself out.
Yep. As the legend Randy Savage said, the cream always rises to the top. Ooh, yeah. All right.
He needed to go. I mean, like, shit, I would trade Ice Spice any day for Doechii.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And I'm not even gonna like hop on like her bandwagon, because I had heard of her, but it was actually Raps who had to tell me to listen to her. He was like, "Yo, bro, you checked out Doechii?" I was like, "I heard about her, but I don't want to. If I'm not at the cutting edge, I don't want to just hop on the bandwagon."
Right.
And he was like, "No, you got to check her out." And like, he respects like raw lyricists, even like raw.
She's a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, bumpy knuckles type shit is what he's into. And so he recommended it, and I was like, "Yo, she's dope." You know, she reminds me of like Rhapsody and Nicki Minaj.
Tierra Whack.
Yeah, with a little sprinkle of Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, man, hip hop is in a good place, man. It had a couple dark ages, you know, like anything, but I'm proud of the genre. I'm definitely proud of it.
We filtering ourselves out now, because I mean, like, it seems like everything that we were hearing last year is like going to the wayside, and I'm glad, because like it was a lot of rap. I was like, oh no, why is this on the radio?
People got tired of that cat in the hat rap. Like I said, it's a difference between drug dealer music and drug user. And we went to a genre where the literal crackheads was making the music. And when you really think about it, how ludicrous, no pun intended, is that? Have you ever seen the show Rhythm and Flow?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Always. Yeah.
The most recent season. So they just dropped the season 2 after a pretty long hiatus. I think they had a little gap when T.I. got in that trouble. They kind of Netflix takes a long time for multiple seasons anyway, but they finally came to season 2 this year. The host was Ludacris. What's her name? Lotto and DJ Khaled, the best. They were the judges. And once again, like I said, the cream rises to the crop. I really like the talent on both seasons. You know, D Smoke was the winner first season, and now D Smoke, man, he's out doing tour, really making it in the industry. So unlike some of the other,
he was named brother.
Who?
Sir.
Who D Smoke is?
Yeah, that's him and Sir are brothers.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, if you can't see the resemblance.
I mean, every dark skinned dude with dreads look alike to me. So
yeah, that's true. Like Sir got signed to TDE, and D Smoke had to go a different route, so he did the way he wanted to do it, and that's how they got signed. And come to find, I found out like 6 months ago they were brothers. I was like, what? I was like, okay.
Well, that makes sense because I know he always talked about his brother when he was on Rhythm and Flow and how they were like music teachers and like really like he speaks fluent Spanish. But yeah, that was the winner of the first season. This year, dude won named Dre TL. But like, even though he's like Atlanta trap style rap, he actually has substance when you listen to the lyric. And yeah, it's hip hop's in a good place. I'm proud of it. But that's it. We'll have to chop this up and make this an aftermarket. Let's get to the next video, if you will. Let me change this layout.
Still like that background. That background is dope as hell.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. Can you see the video?
Yeah. But what happened? Oh, this is the one that's skipping.
Gotta love that.
Especially when it starts buffering.
Which makes no sense.
Ooh, her edges were horrible.
Oh, that thing fell off. That thing came off like it was dry rotted or something.
Damn.
All right, this thing's skipping.
Yeah.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to be right back. We're going to see if we can get this technical difficulty fixed for y'all. We are back. Thank you so much for your patience for those technical difficulties. But this next section is called Too Hot to Handle. We got some compilations of people eating some of the spiciest food. And I'm going to let you know right now, I can't do it, man. I've seen 2 one-chip challenges in my life, and I've got maybe a 10th of a piece of some of that one chip, and I licked it, and it was like I licked the car battery. My whole mouth went numb.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. Have you ever did the one-chip challenge or anything?
No, I had the you know how like the remnants of the chip?
Yes.
Like I had like a little piece. I had the the little
chip dust.
When I did that, bro, I swear to God, it was like I should have never. I had to rethink that. Like I should have rethought that because literally, like after a while, no matter what you eat afterwards, you're still gonna get that burn. Like once you digest, no matter what, it can go. It's going through your system. It's still gonna burn coming out.
And if you burp, it comes up. If you fart, it comes out. It's you're literally like a Chinese trap getting torn from both ends. If you want to check on this channel, on the down the D.E.N channel, it's a video from a year or so back where Short Man from Off Punishment, we gave him a one chip when we were in Tampa. And let me tell you, he was a G. I'll give it to him. I'll give him respect. He was a G on video. It was hot. Let me get that ice cream. He ate a little ice cream.
Let me get that ice cream.
He had some ice cream. Because, we had no milk, but we had ice cream. So we gave him his ice cream as a little, make sure the man don't have to go to the hospital or nothing. As soon as we said cut, he was in the bathroom like, ugh. We went to the outlets in Orlando. He tore that bathroom. One of the janitors walked by. We heard him say, "God damn!" And it came out. It tore him up for the whole evening. His whole evening, he was back and forth wherever we went. He was like, "Oh, where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom?" So I don't recommend it. But these people did it.
Quay did it too. Remember?
Who?
Quay.
Yes.
My old co-host from Power Pet, he did it. He outside like he the way with him, he was sweating. I mean, like profusely sweating, and like water, milk, Nestle Quick, everything that you can find that had some kind of moisture. He tried it. It did not work. When you go over 6 million Scoville on the Scoville unit, nah, like you need at least, what do they say, 6 gallons of milk just to extinguish that fire.
It doesn't matter. My level of hotness pretty much peaks at Texas peak, and if I'm feeling freaky, I might get me a fire sauce from Taco Bell. That's it for me. Anything hotter than that, I can't do. I can't even eat jalapenos.
I can do Crystal hot sauce, but that's not hot.
I think that's more salty than hot, but
yeah, Crystal, Red Rooster, Red Hot. Those are like hot sauce. Not hot. It's not hot enough. Now if you go to like a Mexican, authentic Mexican restaurant and get some of their pico de gallo and it's spicy as shit, something you might have to worry about. But yeah, anything that's hot, like habanero, jalapeno, Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, no, I'm good.
No, I probably the hottest that I've had attempted. I had went to a on a date one time to an Indian restaurant, and the girl that I was with, she was like, "Oh, level 5 Indian spice, like hottest that you can get." And I was like, "Nah, what's the lowest that you can get?" And the guy was like, "Well, it starts one. We have 1 to 5." I was like, "Is there any way we can do low to 1 and like no spice or anything?" He was like, "We do 1, but you won't really taste anything." So I was like, "All right, I got the 1." Butter chicken. No, I was able to handle it. It was fine. I even added a little salt and pepper. So that's her thing. That's like her favorite food. She was like, "Let me take you out back to the Indian place." I'm like, "Man, I don't really want no more butter chicken." It was just tolerable. It's not my cup of tea. Just tolerable.
And
So,
we've done chicken before. I made that mistake of getting that hot chicken before when I was out there.
yeah, I mean, it's just hot is not a flavor. Hot is a sensation, and I don't like my mouth burning, and more importantly, I don't like my ass burning when it inevitably comes out. Sorry if that's too graphic, but next time I was like, "Let me try 2." Mistake. I could not do a 2. So I got the same dish, butter chicken, but spice level 2. So I ate like 1 piece, and I was in there like, whoo, okay. And so she was like, "You don't like your food?" I was like, "No, it's good. I just, I don't really eat that much. I'm a chubby guy talking about I don't eat that much." So I only ate 1 bite and just drank like 3 teas, like 3 sweet teas to try to like. So I took it home, and then like at that night, I had a little something to smoke. If I wouldn't have smoked, I'd have been fine. But I did smoke and got the munchies. And I was like, "Oh yeah, I got that Indian food in there." But it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, which was a mistake. Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you're under 35, this might not apply to you. But 35 to 40 and up, there's a certain time of the night that if you eat after, you're going to have a very unrestful sleep. That heartburn's going to hit you from the damn sternum all the way to your shoulders, and you're going to be, it's just how it is. And I know this. I've been dealing with this for years now, but I ate it anyway. Man, it's nothing worse than that 3 a.m. I got to throw up feeling. And so I'm up at 3 a.m. at the toilet, that dry heave, and then that thing come up like it looked completely undigested. It looks like the same way they served it. It came up. I was like, bro, oh man, never again. As long as I live, well, I go and try Indian food, especially anything beyond Spice Zero.
I'm not doing it.
I can't do it. I was literally the whole night just the whole night Just
Ooh, that's diabolical.
shoot, me and that Indian food was like. In this corner is a 5'9" brown boy with
Man, that's Jesus Christ.
very little spice I can handle. Very little spice. All right, let's check out this video.
Did it come back on?
I hit the wrong button.
As you know, you've been smoking.
I definitely been smoking. Oh, now I remember what to do. When you smoke, it's no joke. All right, there we go. Here we go.
Takis, red taki powder, or spicy hot sauce, ooh, chili paste, tahin, faster, chimoy, it's red, and a 6 million scalded nut extract. It's so juicy and hot. It's a little spicy. Last 4. And a Carolina Reaper for dessert. No reaction.
I think it's time we test my spice limit. Jalapeno. The Devil's Churros. Taco Shell. Lemon pepper. Wave Takis. Habanero Takis. More Takis. Roast pepper mustard. Tabasco. Hot honey. Tahin. Sweet Osiris. The Devil's Butter Chips. No reaction.
Oh, hell no. Are you seriously gonna put that all on the steak like that, though?
All that steak needed was some A1 tops.
Man, you trying to kill yourself. Oh my God, he really did kill. Oh my God. All you needed was a little spoon of
Hot sauce.
Oh my God. Oh my asshole.
oh my.
No reaction.
This is the 2022 Bucky One Chip Challenge. ASMR. The rules just say that I have to.
Do they realize people have died off those?
Dying.
It's not real.
For light.
See, I'm not doing that. I'm not. No. Got me messed up.
It broke, but that's all right.
He's turning red.
How about you light skin, bro? I don't care if you say no.
Like he's turning red. First of all, he ain't got no kind of facial hair except his eyebrows.
My man look like a thumb.
I don't really feel anything.
Speed doing the one chip challenge.
You look like a clip with a hoodie on. Ooh. Ooh.
111, what's your emergency?
Okay, breathe.
Ooh.
Are you serious right now, bro?
I'm going in the snow, butt ass negative. I'm eating one of them joints. Like that.
Nothing's gonna cool you off because it's on the inside.
Nothing.
Taking them a long time to chew one chip.
No reaction.
Sour pickle balls. Let's see how many balls I can put in my mouth. What's sourest candy? Ooh.
Oh. I'm about to get some of those though.
I don't think I could be crazy sour either.
It's not sour.
I just can't do.
Chubby
I
bunny.
can't do hot. Sour's my shit.
Chubby bunny.
I like mine just right. I'm a Libra. Keep my skin.
Chubby bunny.
Ooh, I can't do that. I can't do that.
It's too much. It's too much. No reaction.
I think it's time we eat something really spicy. Jalapeno.
Oh, be a fool for that one.
Dog, bread, hot sauce, the great extra bean, pickled jalapenos.
And these are the kids that are gonna have digestive problems when they grow up.
Sorry.
They'll have half an intestine by the time they're 30.
Yeah, that's. You ain't gonna be a feaster after this.
Why you got a big ass anyway?
Let's people start eating with gloves on. I'm just black gloves. Why do everybody start eating?
You don't want to get on your hands because it's so spicy.
Oh yeah, true.
You end up touching.
No reaction.
No reaction.
Those flaming hot Cheetos.
Yes, with Vitaly. Oh my god!
Man,
And the fucking habanero sauce. That's ghost pepper stuff. Oh, and lemon.
Lime.
Oh, ooh.
That's gonna. If you have any cuts in your mouth.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh man.
Carolina Reaper.
All right, that's nauseating. We're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be back with the next videos because that shit made me want to puke. That was nauseating.
Oh god.
What's up, oh hell no fans? It's your boy King Petty and it's your boy Big Mars, and we are back. Episode 3, season 2, man. It's the new year 2025. And so Petty, have you ever seen a good show? Probably one of my favorite cartoons ever. Aaron McGruder's The Boondocks.
Oh, of course. Oh yes. Mm-hmm. Gangstalicious.
Gangstalicious, a pimp named Sweetback, Stink Minor, Riley Hugh Grandpa, endless classic characters.
Uncle Ruckus.
Well, one thing that Boondocks was famous for were taking real life elements and putting a little satire and twists on it. And there was this show about prison life that came out, and there was a prisoner known worldwide as the Booty Warrior, Fleece Johnson. And they emulated that on the Boondocks with an episode called The Booty Warrior, and we've all seen the famous clip, Chris Handsome. I'm gonna call you Chris Handsome. I think we've all seen the clip. But are you familiar with those episodes, Patty?
Oh yeah, definitely familiar. Of course.
So as I mentioned, these are real people and they just do satire. So did you know that Fleece Johnson, aka the Booty Warrior, is a free man?
I didn't know that.
He's free. He's out of prison. Did you know he's married to a woman now?
Wow, didn't know that either.
Yeah. Not only is he free and he's married to a woman, he says that he still, to this day, even though he has a wife at home, is a booty warrior. And he's had some interviews that have now gone viral. And I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, that last section was called Too Hot to Handle. Well, this one is called They Never Should Have Let Your Ass Out of Prison. Ladies and gentlemen, the Oh Hell No audience, I present to you the one, the only, Fleece Johnson.
You know, just a little outfit or something, man.
Yeah, just something light.
It's
I
stupid.
ain't like, cause I paid good money for this.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying when I say good money, I ain't talking about $500 or $600. I'm talking about good money for this.
But don't flex on them too hard.
Nah, I'm not, man. It's just something, man. The collateral, man.
That's right. That's
something
right.
If I ever get in a hole and need to go to the pawn shop, I can take his.
That's what's up. Well, let's get into it, man. I don't think we really touched on the Boondocks enough. So I want to back up to that again before we get into this other stuff. Do you know how you got the name Booty Warrior?
Yeah, it was out for Boondocks. And I didn't like when I did an interview with MSNBC, I had no idea they was gonna edit and change everything around and try to make me look like I'm actually dead, but I was a booty warrior.
You was?
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. What do you expect? 40 years in prison, raised in prison from turn 16 in never got out. I mean, this is what I never got out. Yeah, I want some booty.
So what
and at whatever the price, whatever the cost, I want to get off like everybody else, right? I mean, they lock us up, throw us in these penitentiaries, and create laws where a man can't touch a woman and a woman can't touch a man, and give us all this time and expect us to come out normal. It don't happen like that, man. We go into these places, and like I said, our nuts, man, when our nuts get heavy, we want to do it. We want some butt, something, man. And booty is good. Now, I asked the question to anybody that ever had some butt.
First reactions so far. I ain't never heard when your nuts get heavy.
You just want some butt.
Want some butt?
I don't want no butt.
He said booty is good.
Done the butt. I'm good. No, thank you. I will gladly deny. I will gladly not accept any of the butt. No, that boy the booty warrior. Oh my God.
Booty warrior. Wise words from the booty warrior.
That boy is the pitcher. He does not like being the catcher.
But wait, there's more. All right, hold on.
And some girl said, that's him. That's him. Booty warrior. And then you hear some laughter. They hear. I said, hold up, man. And It wasn't long ago, the other week, this last week, I'm in the club, and this girl, she called herself fronting. She said, hey, booty man. And I looked at her. I said, you know what? I said, I'd rather be called a booty man than a whore out here trying to slut herself to find a man to pay her bills. When I say that, everybody said, oh, ooh, he sliced her up. Boy, he came thick. But you know what? It is what it is. I was in denial. I used to be in denial. Thinking I'm coming to the street. I don't want nobody to know this. Nobody. I'm not like that no more. Matter of fact, I can openly confess anything I ever did in the penitentiary, and this is why. Because it's out here what we call society, where everybody say you need to put a mask on to function in society. Everybody got masks. I function without one. I ain't got no mask on. And booty. I was the booty man. I'm still the booty man. And will ever be a booty man.
Let me ask you this.
And I love booty, man. And I'm gonna tell you, this is how much I love booty. And I checked myself the other day. I was at Walmart. And I heard something hit the floor. In the stores, people drop items on the floor. Most times they let it just sit there and go on. I seen this man bend over and pick that up off the ground, and his pants went down when he bent over. And you can see about that much of his crack. I turned and looked away, but when I looked down, I was hard, man.
Oh man, you never know what people are looking at. Make me think different. I dropped something. I ain't picking nothing up because I got
bro, I don't want to go outside no more.
I got a grown ass man praying on other men. You think you like, damn man, I dropped this controller. Let me pick it up, and the booty warrior behind you just like, well, I like you, and I want you. He said, I looked down, I was hot.
Wow. That means he's looking at everybody's butt. That means like nobody is exempt.
Anybody can get it. He is not playing around. You're not safe out here. They say,
That is disgusting. Oh my Lord.
Had your kids, had your wife, and had your husband, because he's going after
he might like dog's ass too. He's equal opportunity.
You better watch out. Forget Santa Claus. Booty warriors coming to town. All right, we're gonna quit break and we're gonna be back with the final segment.
Just to get to a different city.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the final segment of your favorite reaction show. Oh, hell no. With your host, King Petty, and of course, your boy, Big Mars. And this last segment is called "Oh Shit, I Quit." I think everybody's dream one day is to get the lottery, no matter what they work, even if they love their job. I think at some point we've all had that fantasy where we could just be like, man, I quit. Show up in your pajamas, knowing you ain't never got to go back again, and you set for life. So some of these people aren't set for life, but they've lived out that fantasy. So this next segment is called "Oh Shit, I Quit." Let's check it out.
Yeah, John, I'm not gonna be able to work next week.
What?
I quit. Peace out, Rebecca. Your breath smells. Peace out, Corinne.
Alright, make sure you
Peace out, Leah. Catch out. Peace out, player. Catch you later, Raven. What? Come here, buddy. Bring it in. Oh my God.
make sure you guys bring back your uniforms.
Yeah, Rebecca, invest in a toothbrush.
You know what? You can't fire me because I quit. I quit. And I banged my girlfriend on this table last night. That one. I'm sorry.
Does that guy work here?
Not here.
Was about to do another TikTok until this lady got on the intercom.
My name is Beth from Electronics. I've been working at Walmart for almost 5 years, and I can say that everyone here is overworked and underpaid. The attendant policy is bullshit. We are treated from management and customers poorly every day. Whenever we have a problem with it, we're told that we're replaceable. I'm tired of the constant gaslighting. This company treats their elderly associates like shit. To Jared, our store manager, you're a pervert. Greta and Kathy, shame on y'all for treating your associates the way you do. I hope you don't speak to your families the way you speak to us. Shout out to Cominique, Patty, Chardell, and so many more. Walmart doesn't deserve y'all. Fuck management and fuck this job. I quit.
Can we give her a slow clap? Congratulations.
That by all means is the pettiest shit ever. I congratulate her with 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up, man.
My God. Wow.
Fantastic.
I was impressed.
She said,
To this day.
she was serious about her.
He said the manager was a pervert. She was like, "Geez, I hope you talk to your family like that."
Your
I'm like,
family,
wow.
overworked, the underpaid. Shout out, I quit. Oh man, I worked at Walmart for 2 weeks. Everything she say is true.
Telling my work BFF I'm quitting.
I'm not comfortable, and I'm honestly about to tell Barb I'm quitting. Like, all jokes aside.
Why are you quitting?
Huh? No, literally, all jokes aside. I'm gonna do it now.
What the fuck? I'm gonna cut your tits off. Why are you quitting, you fucking bitch?
I'm just not.
You don't like hanging out with me? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. We're gonna fucking bring you back together. What the fuck? I'll cut your tits off. Why?
I'm joking.
Are you joking? I'm you fucking bitch. I'm gonna fuck you. Oh, you.
Well, friends, after 3 years of working for Chili's and hoping that things would get better after this food runner system rolled out, I am finally going to quit. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Chili's is stealing from me. Yes, you heard it correctly. Chili's is stealing from me, and they are also stealing from you. You want to know how? So, stealing from me, I make $2.13 per hour, and I work based off of tips alone. Now, I pay out 5% total of my sales, not of my tips. I tip out 5% of my sales in total, 4% of which goes to the food runners. That is a quarter of my income if I make a 20% tip, if I do. And not to toot my own horn, but I almost always make more than 20%. But that's not the freaking point. Instead of paying these food runners an hourly wage, they're paying them $2.13 per hour, and their tips are coming out of my tips. Make it make sense. They are not even technically tippable. The guests do not hand them cash. They cannot receive credit card tips, and they do not have a way to declare their tips at the end of their shift. So how are they able to be paid $2.13 per hour? How is this even legal? They're not a tippable employee. multiple times since the system has rolled out, there's been food runners who had to leave early. There's been food runners who were let go early. And when they leave, if they have clocked in the morning, it doesn't matter what time they leave. We tip out 4% no matter what. So if they clock out at 2 p.m. and we don't have a food runner on, they continue to keep making the tips until a different food runner clocks in, where the sales can start going to them and the tips can start going to them. So even if they are off the clock, I am paying on the sales that I make while they're not in the restaurant, and I'm paying them for it. Scene change, but Chili's is stealing from you too. Anytime the to-go specialist gets sent home, which is around 2 p.m. on a not very busy day, any tips that come in on mobile online orders go directly to corporate. You heard me. Directly to corporate. As if corporate needs more money. You're telling me that you can't afford to pay them a working wage, so you have to take it out of my hard-earned money that I earned for tips? It doesn't make sense, and I'm tired of it. I really am.
Last announcement.
Attention all Canadian Tire customers. Our store is now closed for the evening. We will reopen tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. for your shopping convenience. This is Brianna, and I quit. Have a good day, everyone, and best of luck to my coworkers in the future. It's been a fun ride at Canadian Tire. Thank you.
You know, had it rolling.
You and let you know that I've made the decision that it's time for me to move on.
They need some brothers quitting compilation. I think they could have went a little bit harder about that. I
know niggas would probably jumping over the counters and shit and be like, fuck, just gonna sit there and be like, yeah, you know, I just gotta let y'all know, y'all motherfuckers are shit. You smell like regret and depression, like like.
What is your most epic quitting story?
Okay. My Goodwill.
How'd you go?
Goodwill. Literally, best cashier in there. Period. Like top cashier, everything. Right. Like everybody came to me, talked to me, conversated. I went around the store, talked to people, see how they were doing, made friends in there. Management thought I was like they said I was sweethearting people. I'm like, what is that? And they was like, you're giving people discounts. There's no way you can give somebody a discount in a Goodwill. What the fuck is that? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, whatever. So I give them a 2 weeks notice. Management begs me not to quit, right? So I don't quit. About a good 4 weeks later, they do the same thing to like 3 of the other cashiers. Mind you, 3 of the other cashiers only come in like 2 days a week. So I'm in there and had already applied for other jobs. So then I'm like, I just thought about it. I was talking to like one of the customers, and I was like, if I get a call from this job mid-stride, I'm quitting right midday. I go on lunch break for 30 minutes. They call me. I go to the car. They call me. They're like, yeah, you know, you want to, we can start you working like next Wednesday. And I'm like, are you serious? They're like, train is next Wednesday. Can you be here? I'm like, yeah. I went right back into Goodwill, did my job, called like 2 assistant managers I'm cool with. I was like, hey, I know I said I still got a 10-minute break, right? I was like, I'm gonna take it right now and never come back. And they was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah, I'm not coming back. And I called some of the customers. I was like, this is it for me. I was like, they was like, what are you leaving right mid shift? I'm like, and walked out. And to the point where like the manager was like coming outside, and by the time she came outside, I was already pulling off. And she and they, like the manager, and then all of a sudden, like maybe an hour later, 2 cashiers quit, and then the assistant manager left a note on the door and said, "Y'all guys suck ass. I quit. Fuck y'all." And that was it. They lost 4. They altogether that day they lost 5 employees. including the assistant manager.
Sheesh. That sounds
I took
cold.
all of them with me.
You want a revolution? You went out there like Jerry Maguire. I'm quitting. Who's coming with me?
Yeah, like she was like she was the lady that's working there now. She was the new manager at the time, and she just wanted to, I guess, make her name. And she was like being hella mean. I'm like, I'm the best cashier you got. I'm here every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you need me to work overtime, I work overtime. I'm like, so what's the problem? Oh yeah, you might be giving people discounts. How the hell am I getting people discounts? I'm making the store, every other cashier in there was making on a daily thing maybe $300 to $400. I work on a side nobody wants to work in, and I bring in damn near like $1,700 to $2,000 a day. And they saying that I'm sweetheart people. I was like, how am I giving people discounts? How? Like, I'm bringing in way past quota, and I'm like, how am I giving people discounts when I'm making way past quota? So yeah, I was done. I was done.
I think some of those
night job to like something way better.
I think some of those corporations forget they need the people and lose touch. My best quit between now, obviously, as an adult, I'm a responsible adult. Ever since I've been an adult, I've always done the proper thing, and then 2 weeks notice. In fact, as an adult, I've really only worked 2 places. But as a teenager, I've had a ton of jobs. Now, I started working at 12 years old. I used to babysit my younger cousin Chad at 12, and I've been working consistently. Before I got of age, I used to do landscaping at my mentor's house and over the weekend. So since 12 years old, I've been making my own money. I just felt I got to a certain age when you realize Santa Claus isn't real, and you realize parents work for a living. It's tough to be like, hey, get me this, get me that. So I worked, started buying my own school clothes, contributed to the house, whatever, since 12 years old. I'm proud of that. So I had my first real job was at Target, first job where I was paying taxes. And I worked there over the summer. I went to school. When I went to school for college, I worked at a place called the Learner Smith in a mall. And then when I came back from college, I could have went back to Target, but I didn't want to. So I ended up working at this place called Movie Time. I was 18 years old. And Movie Time was a video store. I thought that was a perfect fit for me because I'm a movie buff. You could rent video games. You got a discount. It was really next to one of my best
porn there.
They did. And Pokemon cards and collectibles and all types of cool shit. So how it worked, because Movie Time was right next to my boy Ryan's house, I would drive there to work. And then when I got off, I would just go straight to Ryan's and we play video games all night or whatever. And then I leave the next day, go to class. And he had 2 beds. And ever since he was a kid, in his house, he had 2 beds in his bedroom, like 2 twin beds. So I would just crash over there.
Right.
And, but my boss, I was probably the second oldest person there, and I was 18, and he was like 25. And then all the other employees were girls that clearly he hired because he was a pervert, and they were all like 16, 17 tops. So I was the only one that could legally put the porn back up because I was 18. So he would save all the filthiest porn and wait till my shift started and be like, hey, Sean, go ahead and put that porn back there and don't stay too long. Always trying to joke and stuff. And he was trying to impress these girls. So the dude was like 25 and had a hairline like Clyde Drexler. I'm like, bro, like you're pasty as hell. Like you look like Seamus. You was shaped like the first host of Blue's Clues. Did I mention your thinning hairline? You had old wispy mustache that looked like you might have been a child predator. And then on top of that, he had to go like twice a week and get like dialysis because he had bad kidneys. Like he had no reason to think he was John Stamos in his prime. So,
oh my God, John Stamos. Full House.
He really thought he was John Stamos. So I was closing, and I had to vacuum, and I had to like take Windex and clean off the doors and stuff. So I finished vacuuming. I'm ready to leave, and I'm putting Windex on the door, and I'm wiping, and this son of a bitch puts his hand right in the middle of the door and goes, "You missed the spot." Ha 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 ha. I said, "You motherfucker. You son of a bitch." I was like, "I'm not here for your reindeer." His name was John, as a matter of fact, as well. I was like, "I'm not here for your reindeer games, John." I said, "I'm here to do my job, get my check, and go home. And you're always playing these games." He was like, "Hey, man, you don't have a sense of humor." I was like, "No, I fucking do not." I handed him. I said, "Now that's your fucking job." He was like, hey, you're being a little insubordinate." I was like, "I'm 18 years old and I live at home with my mom, and she doesn't even want me working. She wants me to focus on college. I don't need this fucking job, John." And he was like, "Oh no, I didn't mean like that." He was like, "Look, man, you're one of our best employees. You're never late. You're always on time. You're the only one that can handle the porn." I was like, and that's another thing. I'm like, why is everybody in here co-ed but me? I'm like, you hire all these young ass girls. You're 25 years old, bro. I'm like, I see you ogling at like this chick. I was like, "You're a creep, man." I was like, "Yo, Chester." And he was like, "What did you say?" I was like, "You're a fucking Chester." So he was like, "Look, I'm gonna let you go home, cool off. I'll pay you for the rest of the night. And I need you to come in tomorrow because I have to go get my dialysis." You know I'm petty. I waited till it was time for his dialysis appointment, and I called. He was like, "Hey, man, I really need to get to the, this is life or death." And I was like, "By the way, I quit. I'm not coming in. Good luck with your dialysis and finding someone to call." I'm so petty. He kept calling me back. I was like, "Don't call me no more. You better have my check Thursday when I come up there."
Wow.
And then
Wow.
a week later, I got a job at Sears where I stayed pretty much until I graduated college. But
damn. I know he was pissed off. I know he was mad.
No, he wasn't pissed off because his kidneys weren't working. So,
oh well.
So yeah, that was petty. But that's what we got for you today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, of course, for supporting our networks, our community, our show. Keep sending videos, suggestions. This is your show. We want to make it as interactive and as customizable, but as what you want. So before we go, Petty, you got any shout outs, any announcements, anything you want to let the people know?
Let's see. Okay. More Power Petty episodes are coming soon. Real Petty Spills coming soon. Let me see what else. I think I'm gonna probably release a little more poetry, so I'm probably gonna bring some the poetry episodes back for maybe like good 2 or 3 episodes, and then let it fall back for a minute. And yeah, that's about it. Other than I'm about to go to the house and make some fried chicken. That's about it.
I haven't eaten all day, so I have to figure out something to eat. I've been doing my New Year, so I've just been drinking my water, and I've given up sugared beverages, which brother used to love a soda, so that was
damn, that's hard. That's hard to give away. That's crazy to give up. I don't know if I could do that. I don't know if I could give up a Slurpee yet.
I got to, man. My goal is to be back under 200 pounds. I was under 200 pounds for such a long time. And then, it helped that I got sick because that gave me like an 11-pound head start. So, but I stepped on the scale the other day and I was like 217. I was like, I haven't been that big in a minute. So,
30.
My goal is to be, by this summer, I want to be like 180.
I'm trying to be like 180. Yeah, I want to be like 170, 180 by summer. I mean, shit, I'm going to lose weight anyway out where I'm going. So, I mean, I'm about to be like thin anyway. But
yeah, but our metabolism ain't the same. We used to could just, go out in the heat and lose weight. Now we go out in the heat and be like, "Ooh, let me get back in the air conditioner. It's hot as shit." We ain't hooping. We get,
Shit, we gotta go in the air conditioned gym to go hoop now. and it's not even hooping. We just gonna have a shoot around.
Right.
That's it.
If I had to run up the court one time, my knees would probably crumble. So, but I finally said I'm down to 2K. That's the only time you're gonna see me on the court.
Let somebody say, "Hey, bro, you want to hoop?" Nah, bro, I'm over here finishing this Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. I'm like, nah, man, I got an ice cold Mountain Dew over here.
For real, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. Like I know, like you supposed to be. Everybody try to be healthy and eating, hooping, exercise. All that food is just a motherfucker. Some of that food be delicious. I don't know.
Right, man. And I had, man, over the holidays, one of my co-workers can throw down, and they brought a plate. They had oxtail, goat, which I didn't even know it was curry goat, and lamb chops. So I just get this plate with like meat and rice and all these different type of meats, and I'm like, I know what oxtail is. I ain't really know, but it smelled good. So I'm like, it's barbecue. It's got to be something. So first I eat the oxtail because I know what oxtail, they were banging. Then I was like, all right, this is some type of chop. This is probably lamb. I've had lamb chops before. They were good. I didn't know it was goat. So I was like, what is this? Is this more lamb? I had never eaten goat in my life because my brother used to always try to get me to eat goat, but I was like, bro, I'm not doing it. And I was like, are these two different type of lamb chops? They were like, no, that's curry goat. I was like, bro, I can't believe I ate a goat. That shit was delicious. It was delicious, bro. I was like, it's another animal.
Like a little lamb.
Yeah, I've had lamb before. It's not my favorite, but my all-time favorite restaurant is a place called it's a Brazilian place called Fogo de Chao, and they bring like all the different type of meats on the skewer, and it's like essentially all you can eat. They give you a little like red and green light, so when you want them to bring food, you hit green. When you want to put red, you want some more, you hit green again. And they just come out. They be like, you want Brazilian sausage? You want these Brazilian chicken breasts? You want these Brazilian sausages? You want this steak? You want these lamb chops? You want these shrimp? And then they have a magnificent salad and vegetable bar, so you could go and get your sides. They have like mashed potatoes and like loaded mashed potatoes and crazy salad bar.
I need that.
Matter of fact, they got one in Vegas. So when you get out there, I'm gonna try to take some time off, come out there, shoot some content with you, CRG, and because I got a lot of hours this year. This is year 15, so I got over 366 hours I could take this year.
Heck yeah, shoot! I'm probably gonna head out there. She probably knows. I'm about to visit her. I was gonna surprise my mom for her birthday in a couple days, or in like 2 weeks. So probably gonna go out there in 2 weeks. Plus I gotta go check out this a couple of these apartments out there. So I can't wait.
Yeah, that's I got so much family and friends out there. That'll be another person. So like I said, I know probably now until I make my way out to the West Coast where I ultimately go, I will be going to Vegas probably at least 2 or 3 times a year. So when we do that, I'll try to line my schedule up with Petty, and we'll give you these live episodes. I might even see if we can find a place to shoot to do a whole litany of content. So we got some good things in store for you 2025, man. I'm so happy to be alive. Like I said, take care of yourselves, because when you have one of those scares, man, I love all my STP gang, my friends, family, man. All of y'all, just big love. I'm glad I'm here because, like I said, it was
dude, I was like, nigga, who am I gonna talk to, nigga, on the day? I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I'd be worried, bro. I'd be worried. I'd be like, what the fuck? What's wrong with this nigga? Because if I don't hear from you, I'd be tripping.
Yeah, we got too many things to do, too many worlds to conquer. I ain't going nowhere soon, but like I said, I learned my lesson, man. If If you start to feel good, if you start to feel bad for more than 2 days, that's probably, especially if you ain't like done nothing crazy, like went out the snow in your drawers, or you know, been going around with scallywags, anything that could possibly cause you sickness. I've been here around the same few people, everybody else healthy, and I'm just like, damn, this cold won't go away. Won't go away. Because you remember I was telling you, I was like, I don't feel right, man. But I just thought it was a cold. And my watch went off. I just started vibrating, flashing red. I said 120 beats per minute. I was like, I ain't
to go to
doing
the doctor.
And I took my watch off. I said, this thing must be malfunctioning. I took it off, put it on the charger for a second, put the thing back on. That was like, sir, something ain't right. I said, let me go ahead.
Take your ass to the doctor.
I took my ass right to that doctor and stuff. But he was like, man, he said, you had 12 to 24 hours. I was like, there would have been no more Mars media, no more Down in the Den, no more Down in the Den after dark. A lot of homies and family and friends would have been upset probably.
There's been a lot of flights taken.
Yeah, especially over ingrown hair. Like,
yeah,
that's how you went out. Y'all probably been laughing your ass off. Like, that sound like Sean though. If anybody go out the softest way possible, it would be that light skin OG.
I was like, shit. I remember I used to cut this nigga hair. That nigga turned red just from his haircut.
I seriously, like, y'all think he joking? Like, you could touch me like this, and I would have a red welt.
Yeah.
Like, that's how sensitive my
I used
shit
to have to cut your hair on a Saturday because you had to recover from the Sunday.
I have lines for 2 or 3 days, like with Wolverine's claws, but it's just my skin's that sensitive. So, like, when I first started shaving, I had messed my skin up. I didn't know anything about electric razor. I tried to get the big, man, it looked like I had fish heads on my neck. It was disgusting.
That's the reason why I don't use them. I just use clippers. I got some clippers I use specifically. I think I got them with me.
Yeah, all I could use is clipper. And as you can see, I haven't shaved in quite some time, but I'm about to cut this bad boy down.
I keep them with me because if I go somewhere, I'm gonna use them.
Oh, yeah, that man prepared like a Girl Scout, Boy Scout, whatever. One of the
You never know.
You never know. But we're gonna let this episode end from the Red Hat Gang. Your boy Mars, King Petty. Check this out once again every Sunday at 7 p.m. Make sure to turn your notifications on. Appreciate the support. Looks like you are migrating on both channels, so we appreciate that. That was the goal. So keep on tuning in, and we out this piece. Once again, check out Can You Smell the Funk? Johnny Raps, NYPD, Holland Jungle, 5 songs, 15 minutes. Put your wigs on. Feel the Funk Challenge coming very soon. So keep out for that. And we out this piece.